Hi Leo, welcome to your July 2020 love reading. This is a general love reading for the zodiac sign of Leo, sun, moon, and rising sign. If you feel like this message doesn't resonate for you, I highly encourage you to check your moon and or rising signs because sometimes the love messages will be coming from those, especially your rising sign, I would say. In this reading, don't get caught up on roles and genders of cards because the roles could be reversed, and I'm reading energies, not genders. So let's go ahead and get started, Leo. Before I jump in, I'm sure you can see that there's a little triangle of 3 aces in this reading, which is highly unusual to say the least. You have the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. So let's just get started with the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. So I feel for you, Leo. Things don't feel right for you, maybe, in your love life. Things feel out of balance. It feels like you want everything, but you don't know what you want. It's like this very confused energy. And you have these like very idealized notions about how love should be, how your like material life should be. And they're very like one-pointed, single track thinking. It's like, oh, if I just had this one big thing in love, I would be so happy. Oh, if I just had this one big thing in my career or material life, oh my God, I would be so happy. And it's like just a childish view on what would make you happy, to be honest, Leo. And if it's not you, it could be a person that you're connected with in a romantic relationship and you're noticing this about them and it's driving you bananas. So take it as it resonates. So yeah, I feel like in this Ace of Cups energy, some of you might want a fresh start in love. You're itching for that. There could be a delay or difficulties in beginning a new relationship or kind of renewing an existing relationship. You could be feeling dissatisfied. Maybe you feel unstable in your emotions. Maybe you feel lonely, even though you're connecting with someone. Or maybe you're lonely because you're not connecting with someone. And maybe you're not connecting with someone because you have this, just totally out of reach, outdated idea about love that doesn't really work in real life. I see also with this Ace of Cups, you might be feeling smothered by someone emotionally, or maybe the person you're connecting with feels smothered by you. So it could be an excess of emotion or love. Yeah, and then for the Ace of Pentacles, some possible interpretations. It could be excessive attachment to like things, job, house, money, material possessions. It could be having everything you want and still being discontent. It could also be missed opportunities. Maybe there was a missed opportunity financially or in love. So I just wanted to give you like those alternate meanings because some of those might resonate for you guys. But I feel like overall, it's very clear to me that like you got this big old cup and this big pentacle. And it's like you Leos have this idea that like there's this one big holy grail of a thing for love and pentacles that's going to make you happy. And it's just not true. So moving on to the third card, the King of Cups. The King of Cups with this Ace of Wands together. I feel like you or another person, it could be someone you're connected with romantically, but not necessarily. If it's you, you're kind of seeing through the bullcrap of the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles, where you're like, that's actually not very realistic. You're kind of getting in touch with your emotions of how you really feel about things instead of how they look to see what you really do want. Or maybe you've connected with someone romantically in love. Maybe it could be a new person that made you see that. You're like, oh, you're right. Like, those things are maybe a little superficial and not what I really want. And then maybe this person put you in touch with your emotions and you're seeing things in a different way. Yeah. So maybe this person, or if it's you, it's like you're seeing that how you saw things before in love were maybe misguided. It was like focusing on idealized versions of things. And you're realizing that you weren't really focusing on actual real life in the 3D. It was just lots of ideas and projections. So yeah, whether this King of Cups, so King of Cups is water energy, it could be a Pisces, Cancer or Scorpio, or it could be you if you have water in your chart, or it could just be someone with water energy. But whether it's you or another person that is the catalyst of this change, I see you letting go of these like outdated like delusion ideas about love and happiness. And you're starting to look at your heart to see what you really do want in your heart space. So now I see from this your focus on the Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Wands, it's not something like definable like love or pentacles. It's like pure unlimited potential. And it's like a brand new beginning in doing something that you're truly passionate about, like what you really want to do. So maybe you're starting to get an idea of what your real passion is. Or maybe who your true love would really be, whether it's a person or not. And you're energized by this idea. You feel like it's a new beginning, it's a new adventure for you, and it's the right time right now. It's a fertile time for you to embark on this journey. So you want to do it now. Like the advice there, every time I see the Ace of Wands, it's like the inspiration has struck right now and you want to move now. You don't want to wait too long. So yeah, I feel like this has you very happy and excited. It's like you feel like you have like a little secret rare discovery, and like you feel so proud and happy about yourself, and you feel like you have some clarity. And with the Sun card, I feel that's where that energy is coming from. You feel happy and that you're seeing things in a bright new way, and it brightens up your world. But I also see with the Sun card that something is blocking you from fully experiencing this joy and clarity right now. And I feel like it's you, Leo. I feel like you have this joy and clarity, but you're being suspicious about it for some reason. And I think it's your ego or your pride. And I don't mean to pick on you, Leo, but like that could be an issue with Leos. And you might be spoiling it for yourself. I also see with the Sun card, maybe you were hoping for like more praise or recognition or attention for you doing this thing, and you didn't get it, and then it made you feel not as excited about it. But the advice here is it doesn't matter what other people think. I know you already know that, Leo. But there's not a lot of people showing up in this cards. You know, if you look at the card, there's not a lot of people here. So I feel like this is something that you're doing to yourself, and you're going through this process mostly alone. Like it's a very internal thing for you. So Leo, for the love readings this month, I pulled an additional card to like just clarify the overall underlying energy. And this is from a beautiful deck of cards called the Wooden Tarot. And it's actually only the major arcana cards and the 4 aces. So the card I pulled for you for this reading is a Chariot. And if you look at this Chariot card, here's a big old snail, and he has a bunch of moss and fungi growing on him. So it's a Chariot card, which is about forward movement, but this is very slow movement. And it's because this snail is feeling a little burdened. So Leo, I think that you have some things in your life that may have weighed you down or burdened you. I feel like in your case, it's probably all mental. Gemini had this, and I feel like it was stuff around them in the 3D. For you, Leo, I feel like it's in your head. Like things have been weighing you down in your head. So you need to move slow. You don't want to just take off, because then you're just going to get disappointed again. You need to move slow on this new path. It's going to be a slow journey. This isn't something that's going to happen. This Ace of Wands energy, yes, take the first step quickly, but understand that this is a process that is going to be a long journey. You're not going to start it and then get the success and prize a day later. And I think that that's why the Sun energy came out the way it did for me, where you guys are feeling a little disappointed. So you could avoid the disappointment by really understanding what this Chariot card is trying to tell you, that this is a long journey. You know, you have some mental restraints and baggage that are kind of weighing you down. Maybe you want to see what that's about and start unloading that. And then you can slowly work toward this Ace of Wands brand new beginning that you're super excited about. So that's what I have for you, Leo. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If it resonated for you, please let me know in the comment section below. That's really helpful for me. And if you liked watching this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, Leo. I'll see you next month. Bye.